What's going on, everybody? Back to another live stream, and we'll wait for some on here. Hopefully, my stream will not get cut out. We're dealing with a little bit of a tropical storm down here in Florida. So, everybody, hope everybody out doing fantastic. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Ave Layton in the house. What's up, Ave? How we doing, man? Good morning to everybody out just checking in. You guys know as you guys are coming in, like button and subscribe. Two cups of coffee deep, just poured my third. I'm all wired, ready to go. New day in crypto, right? New day. Hopefully a little brighter than yesterday, that's for sure. So a lot of things happening. We're going to get to a ton of things here in the live stream. Of course, CPI inflation data, number one. USDT has been depegged a little bit. That's interesting. Obviously can have huge impacts on crypto. I do think it's getting repegged now, but we'll take a look at that. But let's start with some good news. Okay, breaking U.S. headline: inflation fell to 7.7%. It's kind of funny that we're cheering this on, right? But hey, it's positive in October because 7.9% was expected. Now, I mentioned this yesterday on our live stream over on the Clear Cryptos YouTube channel, which we had a great live yesterday. Thanks to everybody who popped in over there on the Clear Cryptos channel to join myself and Austin Hilton on that live. But I mentioned this yesterday. So if you were over there, you heard this. The core CPI number, which fell to 6.3%, and we had 6.5% expected. That core CPI is a really big indicator for when and if the Feds pivot. Okay, so yes, inflation, the overall number is important, but probably even more important is that core CPI number, which again fell to 6.3%, 6.5% was expected. So that's a big deal, that core CPI number. Now, what is the core CPI number? That is essentially taking in inflation, but excluding energy and food, right? So the fact that is also lower than expected, that is big. That's good news. So good morning to everybody out there. As you guys are popping in, you guys know the drill. It's totally free. Best way to give back. I don't need any of your money. I don't need super chats. I just need you to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and appreciate you guys popping on this morning. CD Witt, what's going on, man? Good morning. Happy birthday, Marines. Yes, definitely, brother. Celebrating that for sure, man. Chris, morning, bro. What's happening, man? What's going on? Nadine's in the house. Good morning, Zach. What's going on, Nadine? How we doing? How are we doing today? Hopefully everybody out there is doing fantastic. Yes. Well, Veterans Day is actually tomorrow, right? I didn't get that wrong, right? Yeah, Veterans Day is tomorrow. So, Busta Caps, good morning to you, man. Morning, Zach. Coffee and crypto time. Yep, I'm on my third cup, my brother. Third cup. We're all wired up. Here's that sip. All the anti-sippers out there are going to get their panties in a bunch. Here you go. That's good stuff right there. Nice hot black coffee. No cream needed. Just a good old cup of Folgers. You know, Folgers in your cup. That's all you need, man. A little classic roast. We're good to go. We don't need no Starbucks. But I'm just glad the big market manipulators have been stopped. No more dumping of coins conveniently to match the S&P 500. It's a great point. It's a great point. So let's see my Robinhood. Okay, yeah, look at the market popping here. So I've got a little bit of Apple here, a little bit of Amazon. So look at this. Amazon's up big time already, up over 5%. Apple's up over 5%. Look at Matic, up over 20%. Guys, Matic is absolutely scorching, and I'm loving it, man. Sorry, I'm fired up because I bought Matic yesterday at 80 cents. I sold some of my Solana, a little swing trade. I'm loving it because I finally got a swing trade right. You know, I read this article, and there's a full video on this on my channel if you want. But this is why I did it yesterday. Polygon Matic looks good above 75 cents. So yesterday, very briefly, Matic fell to about 77 cents. Okay, look at this. You want to talk about opportunities yesterday. Look at this. Look at this chart here on Matic. And I go into detail in the video. Make sure you guys check that out after the stream. Here you go. Down here at 77 cents yesterday at 5:10 p.m., guys. Yesterday at 5 o'clock Eastern time. Matic was trading at 78 cents. Now, Matic is back over $1, 107. Boom, baby. Love it. Love to see it. So good morning, everybody. Love my Matic. Let's go. Yes, 100%, bro. That was a good move. Sometimes you get it right. Sometimes you get it wrong, right? But I'm glad I made that move yesterday. I think some other people were thinking the same thing. About time we got some good news. We were bleeding out after FTX. Yeah, Luke, that was brutal yesterday. Absolutely brutal, brother. But yeah, some breaking news, guys. If you're just popping on, U.S. headline inflation fell to 7.7%. Here, let me get my little. How do you guys like this little news? Here we go. Let me put this up there. Take that away. Look at that little breaking crypto news. Oh no, now I got to get that out of there. Hold on. Take that away. There you go. Boom. Breaking crypto news. Looks like we're watching a news network, right? I got some templates out there, so nothing too fancy. You guys know I don't keep it. I don't have it too fancy. Slurp it loud. What's up, Luke? SHIB back up. Yeah, everything's back up. Yeah, SHIB dialed back to that 509 level, right, DC? We talk about it, man. We talk about it all the time. That 509 level got all the way down to like 5093 at one point. Where's SHIB at now? Let's see. Everything bouncing on this news, guys, to be expected. Now, we'll see if we can sustain it. Pass it up. Yeah, SHIB's back up to the 1033, just like that, right? Just like that. Look at the pop there on SHIB. You're going to see some nice pops all around the crypto market. Here's Bitcoin popping up over 17 again. There's the pop on the chart, right? Loving it. Now, let's see if we can sustain it. Let's see if we can get this rally cooking again. Ethereum, look at that, 1280, right? Where's Solana? Did Solana pop yet? Oh, it popped. Okay. All right, so I missed it. I missed it a little bit. I think it's still early enough. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy a little Solana at 1690 here. Now, I'm not going crazy, guys. Listen, I'm not going crazy on this, but I just think this is a good buy at 1693. I've got about $500 on my hold on one sec. Let me enter here. So, I mean, again, we're not timing it perfect. I'm happy with where my Matic trade was no matter what. We won that, we won that. But I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of Matic just to swing trade a little bit here under 17 while it's still under 17. Let's see. And this is not financial advice. Do not go ahead and just do this. Just being hilarious a little bit, I guess. I mean, but there's a rhyme and reason, I guess. But okay. Okay, we got in there. All right, cool. All right. So yeah, you could have got into Sol. I think it got down to what, 13, something like that. So we're in. Yeah, it got down to 1294 actually. I do think Sol's going to bounce. This FTX stuff just absolutely decimated us, right? Some Folgers man here and a Ninja. Yeah. So what about Gala? Still like Gala, man. Let's see what Gala's doing. And this is a long-term play, right? And upside down in Gala, 100%, right? But I'm gonna keep the faith. I think gaming is going to bounce, and I think when it does, Gala will be a big leader in it. Okay, we're ranked number 122, sitting at 3 cents. This run up last year was insane to 71 cents. I still think we're gonna run. Let me get out of that real quick, actually, and just pop this back up there because people want to know as they're popping in here to the stream where these CPI inflation numbers are at. So this is what we got, guys. Breaking U.S. headline inflation fell to 7.7% in October. 7.9% was expected. That U.S. core CPI, which is probably even more important, fell to 6.3%, and that 6.5% was expected. Crypto Art, good morning to you, man. What's going on? Crypto is still in danger with the FTX issue. We are not out of the woods yet. I agree, Nadine. I'm treading very lightly. But that doesn't mean there aren't some great opportunities for swing trades right now and still adding on and dollar cost averaging to some favorite assets out there. LUNC did have a nice little pop. What's up, Terry? Won't there be more liquidations ahead? So the Solana deal, it should be unlocked. Let's check that. But it should be. Solana. Oops, I'm trying to search on Twitter and I'm over on CoinMarketCap. So according to my knowledge, it's already become unlocked. So we'll see if people are waiting to sell. But it didn't sell off like crazy overnight. Because when I went to bed late last night, Solana was trading right around $15. Okay. So let's see. Let's see latest here. Let's see what's going on. Solana, Solana, Solana. Yeah, they should all be unlocked. The stake Solana should be all unlocked now. Here, let's do this. Why is this hard to find right now? So this says 7 to 9 days when Solana unbonding stakes hit the market and dump it. I mean, here's the thing with Sol right now. I think this is more of a swing trade for me. Okay, I'm in less than $17. I missed the bottom below 13. I didn't put a lot in there. I put $500, but there you go. We're already back up over 17. Things are going to bounce right now. Things are going to bounce with the CPI data. So this could be a trade I even exit by the end of the day. I got to find out some more information on staking. Guys, if you guys know about the Solana stakes, I know a lot of them were supposed to be unlocked already. All right, so let me know. Let me know down below in the comments, guys. If you guys could look at that, it's hard for me when I'm on stream. But okay, so let me show you what I do know from yesterday. So this is what we do know. This was from this tweet right here, 3 hours. So this would have been in the wee hours of the morning, 3 hours until Solana validators are scheduled to unlock 50 million Sol. So we know that there was a lot unstaked throughout the night. Let me hit I think I probably liked some of this stuff. Welcome in everybody too. If you guys are just popping in, hit that like button, subscribe for us. Definitely helps us out. Let's see here. Where's my Solana? I know I liked some Solana stuff. Maybe. But I'm loving the Matic position, man. That was a steal. Matic down there, less than 80 cents. All right, I'm not going to waste all my time on this, but a lot of it is unstaked. I know that from yesterday. All right, if somebody wants to add some flavor to that, definitely help us out there. That would be awesome. All right, so how come you don't post and buy sell alerts on Patreon? I was looking for a good position to trade 2K, looking at BNB and Flux. So, Steve, I've kind of went away from it. There's some positives from it. There's also some negatives from it because here's what happens, Steve. When I post it, it's so time sensitive that if somebody doesn't act as I'm acting, it doesn't really help people. And then people get pissed at me because they saw it like 2 hours later. So I've just decided to go away from it, Steve. I'm trying to reconfigure how I want to look at that. But we've got our strong community. We've got some great banter there. Great folks in our Discord. I appreciate you being a member there. Ballin V, what's up? Just a short-term rally. We have not seen bottom yet. Not financial advice. I hear you, and I definitely think you could be right. But I'm going to enjoy the pump. Did you do the migration for Xenu? Are you going to do another update on Xenu and all the updates and the new V2 token with the lower supply? CD Wit, what's up, man? I did see that they migrated to the V2. That's good stuff. And still like Xenu, man. It's a small cap still, but they're building, man. They've got a strong community. I know you guys are very, very much about it. I've got a lot of you in my private community. Always keep me up to speed on what's going on with Xenu. So I'll take a look at it, man, as the weeks progress. But I've really been focused on these macroeconomic factors right now, blue chips and those sort of things. Samir, we are pumping because of the tweet that is on screen, brother. U.S. headline: inflation fell to 7.7% in October. 7.9% was expected. That is why we're seeing the pump. Bitcoin is going to run even hotter here. Look at that. Bitcoin's up 6% in the last hour, guys. Ethereum, it's up over 6% in the last hour. Polygon is up 13% in the last hour. Love it. Love to see it. Chili's is up 14% in the last hour. Let me zoom in here. There we go. Solana up 9.6%. Doge is up 8%. Algo's up 8%. Zach, do you think crypto will keep running up if the markets go up after opening today? Zach, do you think crypto will keep running up if the markets go up after today? I, listen, I think unless there's another black swan negative event like FTX, I think we were going to be bullish this week. Without the FTX drama, I think we were going to have a bullish week with the CPI data that was, what we heard earlier in the week was that it was going to be some positive CPI data, which we got. So I was actually looking forward to at the beginning of the week, this being a good week until the FTX situation, but it still opened up the window for some big opportunities. Steve says, before you trade on Sol, don't you think you should wait for unstaking news? So to my knowledge, Steve, a lot of the Solana has been available to sell. A lot of it has already come unstaked. So Sol might still likely dump in a couple of days, FYI. Okay, so Matt Hammer is saying that. I think it's certainly a risky proposition. I put $500 in though. For me, it's not like a huge part of my portfolio. So like we've got to like balance that to compare it to like risk, calculated risk, how much you want to take here. If I can make a little bit on this trade, I'm cool. I got in just under 17. We'll see. I think no matter what long term, if it turns into like a bad move and this thing turns south and goes down below $10 or something, I'll just buy another 500 and DCA down. I do think Solana, I didn't have a huge position to begin with. I liquidated that position yesterday, moved it into Matic, but I do want to start acquiring Solana down at these levels, right? So, that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Not a lot. It's not going to be something I just, go all in on. That's not what I'm saying. I love Gala. Everyone tells me why I hang on to it, but I have faith. Toby, I agree, man. Ape is a great swing trade at its current price, not financial advice. Luke, appreciate you, brother. Always rocking with us in the chat. Where is ApeCoin? Let's see. Good morning to everybody out there, man. Welcome in, guys. Welcome. Hopefully your Thursday's getting off to a great start. Down here at 357, huh? Wow. 360. Oh, man, it's bouncing. How far did it dip? It bounced down to 283 yesterday. Look at that. So a nice little swing trade opportunity. There's a lot of opportunities for that, Luke, for sure. Got my 100 million SHIB in the bag. DCA all the way down from last year. Now I'm break even at the 401. Now I'm looking more into other coins. Nice, Flint. I like it, man. Aren't they releasing 29 million Solana in supply today? So to my knowledge, Bryce, it should be already done. And again, let me know, guys. I don't know. Okay. I mean, putting $500 in there, I'm not like, it's not a make or break for me. So don't like take this and like make huge life altering decisions. Okay. But please let me know. So Bryce, here's what I'm basing this off of. According to what I had, they were going to be unstaked in like the wee hours of the morning. I was expecting to wake up to if and when they sold, when those sort of things became unstaked. I was thinking of waking up and seeing a big dramatic drop off. So far, we haven't seen that. So we'll see. I mean, this could be a swing trade for me. We'll see. But guys, keep giving me some insight there. Any predictions for the end of the year for SHIB? So I think best case scenario, if we can get back into the 402 range somehow, that would be awesome. We were close in August. We were at the 4018 range, right? So if we can get back close to that 402 range, I would be really happy with that, Pavlos. Really happy with that. But we'll see. CZ low-key crashed this market with the FTX fiasco. Yeah, Luke, it's a tough one, right? Because CZ was in a tough spot there. It's really one of those things where he was going to catch some heat one way or another, right? So if he doesn't say anything at all and just starts selling FTT, everybody freaks out. Because then somebody on Twitter finds it on the blockchain and they're like, why is Binance selling all their FTT? Why didn't they tell us? This is BS, blah, 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 right? So he didn't go that route. He could have went that route. They were going to sell FTT no matter what. It was just when and how he told the public. So he decided, and I think it was a good decision. He decided he was going to tell the public about it publicly. Now, did he purposely manipulate the market? And did he know what would happen? It's tough, right? It's tough to get into all of these theories. We're not going to know that. Like, you'd have to be inside the head of CZ, and none of us are. Maybe when Elon creates Neuralink, we would know what CZ was thinking, right? But we're not going to know that. So at the end of the day, he came out, made it public. What happened? A bunch of people had the opportunity to sell off their FTT before it went to absolute crap, right? So that's what happened. A bunch of retail money and people who saw the tweet said, okay, this is my opportunity to get out before CZ gets out. At least all of his FTT tokens, which I'm wondering how much did Binance liquidate already? Because that thing has went just like to nothing. I wonder how much Binance has liquidated. Somebody probably has that. It's probably public out there. But so I don't blame CZ. I don't think it's fair to just blame CZ for the crash. I mean, the whole situation crashed the market, but who's really at fault? I mean, it was Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX who screwed up here, right? I mean, at the end of the day, when we really pull back the onion here, it was FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried who were the bad actors here, right? Who were over leveraged. So it's a tough one. Brother, you made me a good bag. Thank you. I missed the Solana. Damn. Solana hasn't really popped that much from those lows. I mean, it did dip below 13. Where is Sol? Let's see. It was if you would have timed it perfectly yesterday, you could have got it below 13. All right, we're trading right about 17 right now. I just entered a small, very small position at about that level right there, 16.92. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I mean, I might exit this later today. If we pop back up here to like 19, 20 bucks, I might go ahead and get out because I'm hearing rumblings, at least from a lot of people in chat, that there still might be stake Solana that it's going to be coming unlocked. I'm under the impression that a lot of the stake Solana that they were talking about yesterday, that I talked about in my video, is already unlocked and can be sold if you want it to be sold, right? So let's see here. Love that I can see you've got the NHL game in your highlights. Wait, what do you mean, AJ? What do you mean the NHL game in the highlights? I'm confused. Nodos, what's up, man? Paul, I've made a couple H-bar videos, but I think you're right. One is overdue. What do you think about Doge and Tectonic? Man, I'm sorry to the Tectonic group. I still got to make a Tectonic video. I still got to make one of those. So, I like the communities in both. Doge obviously is an OG. I think eventually it'll bounce. When is Powell talking next? So Powell will be talking again in December. So let's see here. Fed meeting schedule. So when we go here, here's what we've got. So the next Fed meeting, guys, is December 14th and 15th. So that's when we'll hear from Mr. J. Powell again. Yep, December 14th and 15th. So that'll be some dates to watch. My man, good morning, brother. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What do you think of Ellipsis V2? Chili's looks nice, surprisingly, after all of this. I'm telling you, man, I like Chili's. It's low-key. Good one. And these fan tokens, the World Cup hasn't started yet. We were talking about Chili's late October. We've been talking about it for over a year now. But yeah, Chili's is one of the top movers. Look at that. Up about 11%, back up to 20 cents, man. Keep your eye on Chili's. What's with USDT losing its peg? This is bad. It is bad. I do think it's reclaimed it, though. Hold on. Let's see. So it's basically reclaimed it. Look, it's almost back. See? So this is what happened. Just for a brief second, Tether got down to about 98 cents, but it's quickly reversed. It's getting very, very close now back to repegging. So there you go. It's back at $1. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. Is it a good time to buy ADA? Let's see. ADA got down to what, 32 cents yesterday? How low did ADA get? It's back up to like 37 cents now. Look at that pop. How low did we go? Yeah, 31 cents yesterday. Wow. Yeah, I mean, you guys know how I feel about ADA. I still think it's a good time anytime under 40 cents if you're looking at it for the long term. I was acquiring a lot at like these 33, 34 cent levels that we've had for a little while. Back in October for sure, right in here, 35 cents. But yeah, I really like ADA long term. It's got a bright future, in my opinion. Did you guys know 73% of Cardano is staked? Pretty crazy. 73% of Cardano is staked. The one thing that's good about Cardano is it doesn't have a lot of the VC. A lot of people don't like the market manipulation of the big, Solanas of the world. I think there's some benefit from that as well, though, because you get the whale activity and what have you. But a lot of people don't like that. Um, but 73% Cardano stake. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. All right, so let's see here. Let me try to get through here. Yeah, rally time. Yeah, we're seeing a rally right now. Solana's up 25% on Robinhood. Nice. Let's see here. I've got 11%. Just dialing back a little bit here. Popped up to about 1717. I've got it up about 11%. So I blame Willie D for this drop. Nice. Young Kings, I'm not going to make that guess anymore, man. Did we reach the bottom yet? I mean, you know why? Because it's so you can't predict what happened yesterday with FTX. You can't. You can't predict these black swan events. I do think there was a good chance the bottom was in. I do think there's a good chance the bottom was in before yesterday happened and the day before. Bitcoin hit 15K and some change yesterday. Yeah, it did. It did. Will the Green Day last? I know that's the question everybody wants the answer to. I hope so. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't. We lost so much value yesterday. Solana's dialing back a little bit here. We'll see how this plays out. Still, there's different price points everywhere. This still says 1691. Amazon is up 7%. Apple's up 4%. Stocks are up, man. My overall portfolio in stocks is, let's see. Yeah, we're green today. Nice. We'll take it. We'll take it. Well, it hasn't opened yet fully, but these are just pre-market open. Seeing some good moves. So that's good. That's good. Let's see here. All right, guys, I got a super chat. I'm going to roll over to that. Kalani, thank you so much, man. I'm so upset. I sold Sol expecting a bad CPI and a bigger sell-off with the selling of unwrapped Sol, then getting back and lower. Yeah, man. I mean, you can't get them all right. I sold a little bit yesterday, or converted it to Matic, right? Just because I was at a spot where I did the math in my head in terms of taking the loss. It was in my best interest just to take an L. Sometimes you just take an L, and a lot of that comes. Talk to your accountant, talk to your financial person, your CPA about tax loss harvesting and where you are for the year, and if it makes sense. Sometimes it does make sense just to cut ties and take a loss and get it into a better investment. And that's kind of where I was at yesterday, and got it into Matic at around 80 cents, and Matic is popping. So loving that so far. We'll see how this plays out throughout the rest of the day, but Matic is in the top 10 now, guys. I mean, I don't think there's a hotter crypto right now than Matic, in my opinion, right? There's just not a lot of other companies in the top 100 doing what Matic is doing right now. Hello, sir. Do you think the pump will continue when the market opens? We'll see. Hopefully. We're going to find out here while we're on stream. Link is looking primed as well. Yeah, I like Link. It was back up over $10 recently, wasn't it? I think it was. Yeah, it's back up. Yeah, it's nice. Let's go into the 7-day here. Yeah, it got close to $10. There you go in the 7 day. So yeah, was that a couple days ago? Got back up to 934. I do like Link. That's a good long term asset to have, in my opinion. I stopped selling. I have not been able to time the market, so now I just buy more. When the bull market comes back, the gains will be made. I like him. I like it, man. It's very hard to time the market. Super hard. Yeah, Triple D. There's some good opportunities for some trades out there. Matic is it's just been a big mover, and that's what I was looking at yesterday. And again, I read this article talking about how it had some nice support at 75 cents. It's just been crushing it. And when you take away a couple bad days, I thought when we would bounce, if it were today, and I thought there were a chance we could bounce today, given a good CPI report, that Matic would be a big mover, right? Just based on what it was doing before this whole FTX stuff, right? So, uh, COI is just a big fat lie. A big fat lie. Wake up, people. What is COI? That's all fake pump. I'll keep buying every big dip. I want to hold all top 100. There you go, Samir. Nice, man. Look at Flux, dude. 30% pump today. You think looking at TA? I have no idea what Flux is, Steve. What is it? Let's see. I have no idea what this is. Okay, it's ranked number 158. Flux, it's down. Okay, but you probably did 41 cents to 45 cents. I don't know what this is, though. I have no idea. It was trading at almost $3. But what do they do? Ba, 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 ba. What do they do? I'll have to look at this. There's a lot of text down there. I'll have to check them out at some point. But appreciate you, brother. Let's see. Kronos is still red. One good thing about Kronos that came out yesterday, I retweeted this too. Let me show you. So this was interesting that happened last night. I don't know if you guys saw this. So new exchanges now doing a proof of reserve. I think this is a good thing, right? So exchanges are kind of making it a norm now to show their proof of reserves after the whole FTX situation. So these exchanges now are doing just that, doing a proof of reserve. So, Dan Held here says there's a silver lining and everything. At least this came out of the FTX situation, like more transparency. So OKX, Binance, KuCoin, Polynex, and Huobi are all doing proof of reserves. And then pretty much directly after that, Chris from crypto.com says, we share the belief that it should be necessary for crypto platforms to publicly share proof of reserves, and crypto.com will be publishing our audited proof of reserves. This is a critical moment for the entire industry. Transparency is more important than, and safety and security of users and funds remains the priority. It requires full and collective commitment. Restoring trust in our category will take time, but it's incumbent on us to send a strong message to the world that there are trustworthy crypto platforms. Couldn't agree more with this take here from Chris over at crypto.com. It was a bit scary. I mean, when you're looking at some of these other platforms out there, the other centralized exchanges, especially ones that have a native token. Now, what FTX was doing, not all exchanges that are doing, right? What FTX was doing was using their token as collateral. Like that's what got them in big financial trouble. So like for example, B native token to Binance, but they don't use that token for collateral, right? So I like seeing this from crypto.com from Chris, and I do still hold a lot of Crow. I still believe in their vision and their company long term. And this was good to see. So I probably admittedly have a little bit too much Crow. Okay. I will admit that. You're always looking at your portfolio differently in a bear market than in a bull market, but I still have trust that they will figure this thing out. But yeah, I mean, I have a lot of my Crows staked, so flexible staking. So we'll see how that plays out. I mean, a lot of these exchanges with tokens, though, That's one thing we've really learned. We've got to look at how are they utilizing that token, and a lot of times they don't make it public, right? They don't make it public. But I do like the transparency here from some of these exchanges showing their reserves. I think that's a good thing. So, Gold Eagle, thank you. Good morning, man. Cheers to you, brother. I got my coffee as well. Cheers, brother. Let's go. Crow trying to get to 300K. Nice, Soto. Dojo on Mars is taking off. Let's go ahead and look at some of the smaller caps here. Let's see. Dojo on Mars is taking off. There's Volt. Where's the Volt Army in the house? Volt's been on a nice little run, up 34% this week. That's good stuff. Let's see here. Dojo on Mars. Let's check them out. Dojo on Mars up 19%. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Up 20% on the day. Nice little pop there for Dojo on Mars. This is an interesting one, man. It's still have no idea how the hell this thing got on Gemini, crypto.com, and right? It was kind of crazy how this one played out. But yeah, nice little pop there on Dojo on Mars. 142,000 holders still, guys. Market cap of 177 million still. Still a lot of money in Dojo on Mars. I should probably make more videos about it, but the thing is, there's just not a lot to talk about. It's just this token that's there that's supposed to be the future cryptocurrency of Mars. Other than that, like, what's the use case? Like, how do I make a video about this? Like, I've made some before on the channel, but it's basically just like, hey, man, this is like something that's happening. There might be an opportunity to make money. I have no idea if it's going to last or if the use case is going to be built out or other use cases are going to be, I don't know, but it's so big we can't ignore it. So here you go. I have more SHIB stuck in Voyager. Be interesting to see what happens next. Yeah, dude, it's brutal for a lot of people with Voyager, man. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I didn't have anything on Voyager, but I know a lot of people who were using that. Why would anyone ever sell crypto in a bear market other than profit? Yeah, I mean, if they're trading, Triple D, if they're trading, right? Crow is the biggest buy in my eyes at the moment, besides Cosmos. Yeah, Crow has been decimated. I like it, Zay. Morning, Raymond. How we doing? Great inflation report. Loving the pre-market volume. Like you went hard in on Crow. Nice, Brandon. Nice, Brandon. I went hard in on Polygon, dude. Not only did I swap some Solana, but I opened up 2 other positions yesterday around 80 cents too. Pretty hard on Polygon yesterday. So I'm loving that. And, I got crushed on buying Solana way too high. So now I'm trying to open up a new position and get a redo. Let me get can I get a redo? Zach, you think you'll be playing Pump It Up sooner than later, like the SHIB days in 2021? Bro, I love that song. Don't even get me started, bro. Don't even get me started. We started that trend in 2021, the Pump It Up, right? I think we were the first to rock with that song. But that's an epic song. That came out when I was in high school. I want to play it, but you know what happens? It's like, can't play it. I wish I got like credit to play it and make it the intro or something. Star Atlas small cap. I've heard of Star Atlas. Yeah. Let's see where it's at. In gaming, I know that. Star Atlas, it's bouncing a little bit. I mean, everything's been just crushed. Look at that. But it's ranked pretty high, isn't it? It's come way down. 809. Okay. Dojo on Mars has a perfect score on Certic. I know, pretty nuts. This is a fake out again. The whales are pushing the price up to dump later. Probably, Roberto. I would say yes, but that doesn't mean you can't make some money in the short term on the trades. I've got to look here close at Matic and see when I want to exit. Because I still have my long position where I got in around 55 cents. That's my long. So these were moves I made yesterday for Matic just for the short term to, get some grocery money. If SwingDAO ever takes off, it won't take much of an investment to have a lot of gains. SwingDAO was up yesterday. Let's see. SwingDAO was up yesterday, actually. There's a green candle yesterday on Swing. Yeah, there's a lot of these small caps that if and when they bounce, they're gonna produce a lot of running. Here's Apollo bouncing back. Apollo's up 11.6%. That's pretty good for a small cap trying to crawl back over a $7 million market cap. They're still growing, man. Apollo's still building. They're doing exactly what they said they're going to do. This is not, a lot of people, you'll hear people, oh, that's a shit coin. This is not a shit coin. I mean, go look at their website, go look at their actual, like, what they're doing to help creators. Like, it's a real company. It's not Apollo Inu anymore. It's Apollo Crypto. They're real. They're doing exactly what they set out to do. So I still like them as a small cap play. I still own a lot of it. Full disclosure. And of course, CCX. I've been talking about CCX for a while here in the last month or so. Big sell off with the overall crypto market, but a nice green candlestick working here, up about 3.36%, back up to 6.5 cents right now. This thing ran up to a $150 million market cap, almost got to 18 cents, still sitting at a $58 million market cap, still getting decent volume here for a new project. The board of advisors speaks for itself. What the company is doing, 175 plus people. You've heard it on AMAs. I mean, they're for real. They're legitimate. They have a lot of plans, so be on the lookout. A lot of news coming with CCX. They've already got 2 utilities out. So if you're looking for some small cap plays, I mean, that's my opinion, guys. I mean, I'm a talking head. Don't just do as I do here. But I like Volt. I still think Volt has a lot of room to run here. In the long term, right? The community here is just stupid strong. So nice green candlestick there working on Volt. Tell you another one. I like WAGMI. Don't forget about WAGMI. As we're going through some of these small caps, I like WAGMI. I still own a good portion of WAGMI. And again, this is a company, like, this is not a shit coin. This is not a shit coin. WAGMI's real. They are building. They're doing real things. They're working with GameStop NFTs. They're working with Immutable X. They're real. They're legitimate. Another one that's been decimated, Everrise. And I've worked with all these guys before. Full disclosure, I have. I've worked as brand ambassadors with Everrise, with WAGMI. Never worked with Apollo. Never got paid for that. Just loved the vision. Early investor. Been very upfront about that one as well. But Everrise, it's been decimated. But I really love where they're heading long term and what they're doing for DeFi. I mean, when you zoom out here, I mean, if you're not an investor in this, I mean, eventually it's going to bounce. They're too much of a quality company, and that's my opinion on it. I mean, there's a lot of these out here. Now, do I make a large portion of my portfolio of these? No, absolutely not. Right. But a good 10 to 15%. I'm mostly 70% top 100. 70 to 75% top 100. Now, sometimes some of these small caps become a larger part of the portfolio when you do well on them, right? So, let's see here. Who we got in chat? Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Tectonic, I don't own it yet, man. I got to check it out. I don't own it yet. Let's see. Bones up here. Dogelon has a perfect score on Token Sniffer. Yeah, I did see that. Matic exit at 150. Zay, are you looking at that from a technical standpoint? Look at that bounce, though, on Matic. You love to see it. I think you can just play like 10 seconds of it or copyright hit will take place. Yeah, I think there is like some rule like that, Luke. I just, I don't know exactly what the threshold is there. Selling at 18K, taking profits and going back into stables. I like it, Steve. You're talking Bitcoin for sure, right? Yeah, we're at 17.5 right now. I like it. I think I'm going to be watching Matic very closely. I think eventually I'm going to exit sometime today. I was hoping to get into Solana at the right time. I'm a little down on my investment now. I put $500 in beginning of the stream. We'll see how it plays. The protocol first word coin motivated by Vitalik will mint millionaires. We're talking about yeah, that was crazy. I for me right now, I'm just not paying much attention to those type of plays. But hey, I get it, man. No hate. I ain't hating. I ain't a hater. I don't hate on nobody, man. Make that money, do your thing. I'm afraid on the taxes if I would sell. I need a great tax accountant. LOL. My wife is already dreading my profits. LOL. If and when I would sell. Roberto, on which one? On which asset, man? We're still in the bear. I agree, Samir. We're definitely still in the bear. I went in hard on Ada yesterday. You picked some up. Not yesterday, the king, but I hear you, bro. Because I already have a lot at that level where it got to yesterday. Ada did not sell off as much as some of the others, which was cool. No, Nova, I have not gotten either one of those. What's up, Muzz? What's up, bro? Yeah, I've got some H bar. I've got some H bar. Is this a good time to buy crypto or will it still dip? EJP, I wish I had the perfect answer for you, bro. But yesterday was a good time to swing trade or dollar cost average or just buy and hold. I'll give you that much. But I'd be lying if I said yes. This is it. This is the bottom. I'm right. So get it now. With these black swan events that are happening, man, it's brutal. I think we're in store for a really good week without the FTX stuff. I really do. Did we have a good CPI report? Yes, we did. Sorry. Yeah, I know this is all about CPI. We kind of went off on a tangent a little bit, but yeah, let me bounce in here and show you guys what's going on with CPI, so you guys know. So U.S. headline inflation fell to 7.7% in October. That is better than the 7.9% expected. U.S. core CPI fell to 6.3%. 6.5% was expected there. Again, that core CPI number, very important in terms of when and if the Fed pivots. So if you guys are just popping in, I know you guys want to hear that news. Justin Sharp, thanks so much for the $1 donation, bro. I appreciate you. There's one thing I can't stand: people who are intolerant of other people's culture and the Dutch. I hear you, Notos. When would you reckon Almeida would be dumping and all that Sol selling off? Kalani, that's a good question. I think some of it is probably been sold, right? What do you think about Algo now that Sol SBF drama? Love Algo. Love it. Love it. Yep. Algorand. Drop in the chat, guys, your favorite 3 cryptos. Drop in the chat. Fire up the chat. This is always fun. I always like to see what other people say. So fire up the chat with your top 3 cryptos. Top 3 cryptos. I always like getting these thoughts. Let's see here. Where was I? What was I doing here? I was doing something else. Let's see. Investing. So I got what was I gonna say? What the heck? Where's my account? Where's like my stuff? Oh, there we go. So I converted a bunch of Matic yesterday at 80 cents, guys. This was my trade. I got in at 83, so was a little bit later on this Polygon move. But this was $1,000 yesterday, guys. I put 1,000 in at 83 cents on Matic. Here you go. I'm showing you the receipts, right? Everybody's like, "Show me the receipts." Well, here's your receipt. I love when people say that. People get fired up about, "Where's the receipt?" But yeah, I just saw a little opportunity here with Matic. So up about $300 right now. Up 277, 27%. I kind of want to look at this as when to exit here because we're topping out here. When do you guys think I should exit? We'll keep tabs on that. Let's see. So we got some bunch of people rolling in here. So here we go. Bone 1, Harmony 1. That's another good one. Yeah. Ada. We got Algo, Crow, and Shib. Nice. Static, Shib, Link. Shiba, Doge, and Ada. BTC, Kronos, and Cardano. Shib, Doge, and Ada. Ada, ETH, and Tonic. Nice. Quant, Bone, XRP. XRP, Doge, LUNC. Polygon, Bone, and Shib. Nice. Nice. XLM, Crow, Ada. XRP, Everdome, Rose, Tectonic, Shiba, H-Bar. A lot of good stuff here. Should change your name to Ron Burgundy. Yeah, smash that like button if you haven't already, guys. Hit that like, subscribe as well. If you're just hanging out and you haven't hit the subscribe button, do that. We're here every single day, hanging out, making videos. Maddox, Shib, and ETH, nice. It's a nice list. Gala and Shib, nice. Volt getting some love. Shib, Doge, and Volt. Very nice. Let's see here. Let's see what other people are saying about inflation, CPI. Dow rallies 700 points as new data raises hope that U.S. inflation may be peaking. Yeah, what did it do? Top out at 9% in June, right? So it's not as bad as it was in June. Inflation cools a bit, but is still up 7.7% over the last year. The consumer price index rose 0.4% month to month. Let's look at some of the top. Here we go. Bitcoin Magazine, lowest since January with that 7.7%. Lowest since January. Volt, inflation is hurting the real world economy. Over leveraged, centralized entities are hurting the crypto space. Yeah, I agree 100%. Here's Crypto Wendy. Wow, CPI is only 7.7%, not 7.9%. Recession is over. Inflation is gone. The public servants really saved the day. She's being facetious. I've tried to get Crypto Wendy on the channel. That'd be cool. How do you spell facetious? How do you spell facetious? Cool word. Facetious. Facetious. There we go. Boom. Oh, I don't want all this crap in there. Let's send it. Are you being facetious? I agree, Scott. Too many children playing in the adult sandbox in crypto, and we've got to clean it up. And I think there are a lot of good companies who are doing that. It's just been a year where a lot of the bad companies have just been the focal point. But at the end of the day, we need to go through some of this pain in order to find out who the children are in these crypto companies and projects, and whittle them out, right? Slowly but surely, and make our industry stronger, right? So I think it's a natural thing that just needs to happen in one form or another. It just happens to be happening during this bear market after a big run up, after a lot of adoption that happened last year, right? So I think it's good in the end, though. Steve, all right, dude. I'm not political, Steve. I don't really know what her politics are or whatever. I don't know. I think she's cool with her content. That's all, man. I don't get caught up in politics. Let me tell you something about politics, guys. Ain't no politician helping me or you. So the best thing you can do is not spend time and energy on politics, because all it's going to do is piss you off in one form or another. And you're taking that energy and wasting it, because you could be driving that energy into bettering your situation, finding swing trades like Matic, or something else positive, right? So don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. At the end of the day, our system's not perfect in the United States, but it's still the best system. It still allows you to be a capitalist. It still allows you to create a business, and just be good with that. And you know what? Nobody's going to help you more than you're going to help yourself. So take that for what you will. That's my 2 cents. That's why I don't give a shit about politics. I don't give a shit. That doesn't bother me, because it doesn't affect me directly one way or another. It doesn't. And I know some people will say, like, well, it's not about you, it's about the greater good. And I understand that. There are certain things that I agree with and disagree with. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to spend a ton of time thinking about it and letting it affect me, because it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time to me. That's my 2 cents. I don't know. Yeah, coffee's great. You know what I say about politics? What's that, like, frog emoji or whatever? Just like sip your tea or whatever. That's kinda how I feel. It's kinda how I feel. Yeah, Chase knows. Boom, tell him. Figure out how to be your best in the situation we're given. Control what you can. Exactly. We can't control the shit that the outside forces. I mean, yeah, it's just I got too much shit to worry about, man. I got too much shit I want to accomplish. I ain't got time to fucking oops, to fucking sit on Fox News or MSNBC and point my finger at the TV about this guy or gal I don't like. Like I ain't got fucking time for that. I ain't got time. It's stupid. I mean, it's just no. I don't no. It ain't helping me. It ain't helping me grow. You know, that's the way I think about it. I don't know. Could be right, wrong, whatever. But that's the way I look at it. Um, let's see. Polygon's back up to 107. Baby. Pumping. Pumping. FTX. What the heck? These weird, like, these weird moves for FTX, too. This thing got down to 206. Yeah, I'm staying away from FTX completely right now. Just it's one of them things. I just need to. There's way too much going on there. I'd rather have my money in Polygon. The rally has kind of started. At least today's rally. I mean, at least a rally today. So we're experiencing a little rally bounce back right now. So um, yeah, enjoying it, man. Loving Polygon right now, guys. No doubt about it. I created a Polygon video. Nobody's watching it. I think I probably cannibalized the video. I had a Polygon video do well recently. So, but when you guys are done, check this out. Nobody's watching this, but this is why I did what I did yesterday. So if you guys want to check this video out after the stream, definitely do so because I kind of walked through why I did what I did yesterday with Matic. Um, One Gala coming back to Crow, Gala and Crow Nova, or what do you mean? Which one are you looking at? You control your own outcome. Exactly. I mean, one thing we still have, if you're living in the United States, is you do have the ability to start your own business. You're not told which industry you're going to work in or what you're going to do or, what you're not going to do. I mean, so it's in our hands. We still have the control. Yes, we got to abide by a system and things like that. But at the end of the day, you know, I quit my job. At the end of the day, I quit my job and started doing this full time and had the ability to do that and just put a lot of time and effort into this. And I love my life, man. I'm living the dream. And it's like I had the opportunity to do that. It's like, don't take that for granted. Like we take a lot for granted in the United States, I think, because a lot of our basic necessities are met for a lot of people. Yes, they're still suffering. Yes, there's still people who struggle more than other people. But when you look at it holistically, this country versus other countries, we've got it pretty good, right? So I think at the end of the day, people have to find things to get upset about, right? People actually have to I've got a roof over my head. I've got food on the table. So, I got to bitch, moan, and complain about something. Let's bitch, moan, and complain about politics. And I don't like that person on TV and screw him and screw her. And yeah, stick them to them. And yeah, they're stupid. I don't know. It's just a waste of time. It's a waste of time and energy. I ain't got time for it. Again, take that energy, bottle up because that energy is good. That passion, that fire, take that energy and put it into something positive. Bottle up that emotion, bottle up that energy that you use when you get all pissed off and fiery and angry. Bottle that shit up and drive it into something positive and look what happens. Wait and see what happens. Oh, okay, on crypto.com. I heard that. You can't buy or sell Gala on crypto.com. I did hear that. I don't know what's going on with that situation. Have they made an official statement? Let's see. I don't know. I haven't, I don't have mine on Crow. I have it on Coinbase. Well, I have some on Coinbase and some on my ledger. Um, Gala, Crow. Here, let's go. Uh, Okay, so it sounds like if this guy's correct, after Gala's incident, they filtered out Gala-related users' trade history. Wait, all right, hold on. A lot of people talking about this. I think they probably froze the Gala assets based on what happened. That everybody thought it was a hack, and then it was really just a test by Gala, and that's why it sold off real quick for a minute there, and then it did bounce back. Um, I don't know what the here we go. So why no option to buy Gala? Here's crypto.com customer support. Let's see what they said. Hello, you can follow our status page, status of crypto.com for information regarding the Gallon token on our platform. If you have additional questions, do not hesitate to reach us via DM. So this is what I would do, guys. I would go to crypto.com customer support, fire up those messages to them, and see what's going on. I don't know if you guys have already done that, but that's what I would do. So it's crypto COMCS on Twitter here. That's what I would do. USDT looking bad right now. Will it depeg? It already did for a minute, but it's basically back. See? It did depeg for a second. 725 this morning was down to 98 cents, but then it bounced back. What broker would be good to use? Bruce, do you mean for crypto or stocks, or what do you mean? No statement on Gala. I just saw that one I showed there, Snowly. I agree, Steve. Do you own any Doge on Mars? I do. Yeah, I do. I just bought it because it was fun last year, man. It was like, I don't know what the heck. I just want to buy it because this is crazy to me that it got this much attention so fast and got listed on crypto.com and Doge on Mars or Gemini. So, yeah. Yeah. It was fun. Hold on one sec, guys. I got a message. Let me see here. I got to text these people back. There we go. Okay. Austin was texting me, asking me if I'm up or if I'm here. I'm like, dude, I've been up and I've been live for over an hour, man. We got a video out. Come on now. We're up and at it. We got 3 cups of coffee in us. My man Austin sleeps in, man. You got to give him shit. Let's see. Have I noticed the 411? No, I never noticed that actually. I see what you mean now. The 411 in your new logo. I see ZH and 411, aka info. Oh, that's dope. I didn't even realize that. I do like the new logo. My shout out to my business manager for getting that done for me. The new logo, and the new branding. Yeah, I appreciate you noticing that, dude. Just the new logo and stuff. That's cool. I do appreciate that. Just trying to do some cool stuff with it, man. I want to sell some merch. So I've got that logo on some hoodies and stuff that I wear and some shirts and stuff. So eventually I want to do some merch, but we'll see. What do you think about Axie? Axie was bouncing before this crazy crash, wasn't it? Where is Axie? Let's see. Let's see here. It got up over $10. Yeah, not over $11. 11.50. When was that? A few days ago, 5 days ago. Wow, that was 5 days ago. I remember seeing that. That feels like yesterday. So Axie is gonna be around, but I think its best days. I think its best days are behind them. If I had to make a gut reaction, I just think there are going to be better games, Beret, that come out and take its place. The thing with Axie is everybody played it just to make money. It wasn't necessarily a fun game. It was just the first play to earn game that people really mass adopted there for a minute. And most of those people came from like the Philippines. I remember talking about, the Philippines a lot last year. Some of those articles we covered about how much money they're making, which is awesome, by the way. The fact they're making more money playing the video games rather than like working a regular job in the Philippines, for example. I love it. I think that's awesome. It shows you the power of gaming, play to earn. I know, Boss Mac. Tell him to get up. I think he just texted me back. Let's see. Let's see if he wants to join. Let's see. Dude, the wind here is pretty serious in Florida right now. It's not like that bad, but I think everybody was freaking out because of what just happened. So like a lot of people were like shutting down, like just in case it got really bad. Like Tropical Storm Nicole, I think they're calling it. It's going through right now. Surprised they haven't lost power or anything. Rainy day here in Tampa. Yeah, Travis, for sure, bro. West Coast time. Hovey, 702. What's up? Berto, what's up? What's up? What's up? Austin really late. He needs to keep up with the crypto news. Yeah, here, we'll send him an invite. Let's see if he comes on. We'll see. I doubt it. I bet you he's just getting up, getting at it. Let's see here. Oh, he said, sure, send me a link. Have to make a quick vid first. All right, we'll send him a link. I'm not going to be on too much longer. I got to make some videos too. I'm going to say that. Not going to be on too much longer. Been on over an hour. There we go. Reconsider posting buy and sell alerts here. Loyal Patreon members here. Yeah, we'll see, Steve. I hear you, man. I hear you, bro. There's a lot of people who don't get it right away. You know what I mean? It's I don't know. It's kind of balancing that thing out. I haven't figured out exactly what I want to do with it yet, man. Need to, but we'll see. Come to my city. Let's have a drink. Steve, where you at? Do you think Fed would maybe be more dovish next meeting with a 50? I think it's definitely in the cards. We talked about it. He left the door open for it, right, Kalani, this last meeting. So with the CPI data coming in the way it did, I think it's certainly possible. I think that's why we could end on a positive note for the year. I think that would be awesome. Berto, I'm live in Tampa. Nice. Just like old days. Good shit, dynamic duo. Yeah, brother. Always, man. We were on the Clear channel live yesterday. Guys, this video, if you guys aren't subscribed to the Clear Cryptos channel, I'm on live there quite a bit. So if you guys want to catch us live over there, if you hit live, this live stream we did yesterday, I think it was our biggest live stream we've ever had on the channel over there. So it was a lot of fun, man. We're talking about crypto crashing, obviously, and just having some fun yesterday. So you can see we do a bunch of live streams over here as well. So come on over and subscribe to the channel. I'll drop this down here and check us out over here. Come subscribe. And there's a bunch of great content creators over here making videos. Almost at 2K over here. We're growing it. This thing's going to be an awesome channel. So many different people contributing. So I know a lot of you who are not new to the channel have definitely heard about Clear Cryptos before, but even if you don't invest in the token, that's up to you. Do your own research, but at least subscribe to the YouTube channel, right? Check us out over there because we're doing some great content. We've got stuff coming out, rolling out every single day for you, and live streams over there. So there you go. I dropped it in the old chat. Let's see where CCX is right now. All right, we're bouncing a little bit. Still about 6.5 cents. Nice green candlestick working there. Let's see the 4 hour or 1 hour. There's the 4 hour. There we go. I like the 4 hour chart. Nice little bounce. Everything got hit hard yesterday, right? But we're seeing a nice little bounce, even in small caps, right? There's WAGMI bouncing a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, WAGMI's with a little bounce. There we go. There we go. Nice little bounce there on WAGMI. How about Everrise? Everrise has just gotten hit so hard. They just continue to struggle. I don't know why. FTX token. What is this? Are you kidding me? Oh no, this is actually the real FTX. It looks like. Yeah, that's actually the real FTX. Look at FTX. Phew. I thought it was like a fake freaking, you know what I mean? All those bouncing nice. Look at that. Up over 10%. Nice. Nice little bounce back there. That's good to see. Back up over a $7 million market cap. Nice. Clear Crypto's news is very knowledgeable, specifically for newcomers. Yeah, man, for sure. Appreciate you, Zay. I'm thinking we'll have only a 50% hike in December to end the year on a better note. I think so too, Mike. I'm leaning toward that as well, at least today, at least right now. Yeah, bust a cap south of Tampa, dealing with some tropical storm garbage. Yeah, I hear you, brother. Where I'm at too. Same stuff, man. Same stuff. Customer support just got back with me. Nice, Travis. There we go. So you did reach out to to crypto.com and they did get back to you. That's good to see. That's good to see. I don't think it's a fake pump necessarily. I think it's a real pump. I just don't know how long it's going to last, Scott. I mean, we're definitely still in a bear market, right? We're definitely still in a bear market. So I don't, it's real, and it's called for because um, oh, there's a couple nice buys, 2.3 ETH and a 2 ETH buy on CCX, almost back to 7 cents. That would be nice. We're bouncing nicely. This thing got all the way down to. Did it get down lower? Yeah, it just broke 5 cents. That's a nice little swing trade there. But I'm looking at CCX as a long-term asset here for me, guys. Still only 666 holders. Again, do your own research, do your own DD. I mean, but just look what they're doing. Just look what they're doing. Look at their website, look at the board of advisors, look at the utilities that are already out. A lot of people will say it's already a $61 million market cap. Yeah, but it was at 150 million and again, 666 holders. So, hey man, I can't tell you, I'm not telling you what to buy. Do your own due diligence, right? Everybody's got to make their moves. Where's Volt? Hey, look at Volt. Nice. Volt on a nice pump. I love it. Love it. Nice pop there. Everything's popping back. I love it. AJ, good morning, Zach. Morning, Zach. Coffee and crypto, kind of celebratory morning with the daily swing trades. Yeah, man. For sure. Polygon, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Where are we at on our Matic trade? Let's go, baby. Up about $350 on that from yesterday. Love to see it. Love to see it. I'm going to go to the grocery store and spend $300 when I used to spend $150 and get groceries for the month with some Matic profits. Guys, I'm a cheapskate for sure. I don't spend a lot of money. I'm definitely a cheap ass. I'm proud of it, man. Sent you a screenshot on Twitter. All right, appreciate you, bro. So let me see what they said. Let's see. Travis hooked me up here. All right, so this is what Travis got back from crypto.com. So he got back. Hi, Travis. Thank you for reaching out to us. We're currently experiencing difficulties with Gala transactions. Please refer to our status page, which here's the status page. Update: Gala perp trading is resumed and Gala is removed from collateral. That was on November 5th. We are continuing to investigate this issue. Gala trading deposit and withdrawals are temporarily suspended on both app and exchange. Further updates will be posted. So then they said on the 4th here, Gala deposit withdrawals are delayed. We're currently monitoring this issue. Okay. All right, Travis, I appreciate that. Yeah, I know a lot of people have been affected by this. Hopefully they get it resolved here soon. I think it was the fallout from Gala having some issues with, the issues they had a couple days ago where they had the big sell off. People thought it was like a hack, and really it was just them testing some things. And so appreciate that, Travis. What's up, Jermaine? How we doing, man? Got 5 ApeCoin under $3. Nice. Tectonic. I know I still got to do a Tectonic video. Ian said I'm in Southwest Florida. What part of Florida are you in? I'm down there where we're getting some rain. Oh, this guy woke up. He woke up. Oh my gosh, he's back, ladies and gentlemen. He was sleeping. How long did you sleep?
I haven't been asleep.
I know, I'm just giving you shit. Well, you text me, you're like, "Are you there?" I'm like, "Dude, yeah, I've been live for over an hour. I'm here."
Well, you're the hardest working man in crypto.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that. I had to go live for the CPI though, man. It's good,
Yeah.
good news, man. What do you think? I got to get some coffee. Talk to the people here real quick.
Yeah. No, I think it's been good. Go get some coffee. It's fine.
Here,
I'm eating beef jerky.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what you guys get for a minute. Look at that.
Oh my God. Yeah. So, all right. How's it going, everybody? He just threw me in, man. It's kind of crazy. So I just woke up from a nap. No, I'm kidding. So I've been up since 6, man. Had to get my kid ready for school and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, CPI looks good. I know we probably already covered this, but I was surprised that we got 7.7 instead of 7.9. That was good news, and I love that. And then we've got core CPI went down, so that's good stuff. I've already looked at the so crypto. So when I sat down about 30 minutes ago to make my first video, crypto was up 2.5%, give or take. Did it spike up more than that? Because I already backed off of that a little bit. Why are you doing this?
Because Polygon is trading at $1.13, and
I know
it for 80
I know.
cents.
I
bought it for 80 cents yesterday at 5 o'clock.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm excited about that because I'm not a swing trader. Okay, so I mean, I'm excited about this one. I felt good about it because here's the thing: before all the craziness happened with FTX, what was the hottest crypto on the market?
Polygon.
I mean, it had all this positive sentiment around it. I said when this thing bounces, it's gonna do well. It's gonna get back over $1. And I read this article yesterday too, and had some nice support around 75 cents. I just made this video this morning. Nobody watched it, but it's out there if you want to check it out. But so yeah, man, this is my. So I did it a few different places. This is my move on Robinhood right here. So I got it a little bit higher there on Robinhood, but there you go. It was $1,000. It's so far. There you go. Total return 369 so far. So I'm looking to exit here at some point, but we'll see.
What's your, we talk about all the time. What's your plan? You trying to make 40 points? You trying to make 40 points on that? What are you trying to make?
Yeah, I think at 400, I got to exit. What do you think? The thing is, we were at $1.30. So theoretically, we could get back up there, right? Before a pullback. This is always the hard part, man.
Well, there's nothing wrong with taking money off the table. I think the X factor is this. I know, and I didn't watch your stream, but because I was sleeping, as everybody seems to think I was. I was not sleeping, but everybody wants to give me shit about it. I was sleeping. There you go. I think the only issue that I have with crypto right here, right now is FTX. If you gone over it, go over to Yahoo Finance, pull up. The Dow is up 900 points. The NASDAQ's up 600 points. It's insane. And there you go. Well, it's backed away just a little bit. If we weren't dealing with the FTX crap, crypto would be
weak.
We'd be on fire. The total market capitalization of crypto would probably be 10 plus points right now.
I agree, man.
I agree. So that's the X factor, Zach. I mean, so back to your Polygon question, right? I mean, as an example, I mean, just using that as let's use that a spotlight on that. Polygon's on fire. It's a great product. It's great. And so nothing wrong with it. You and I've talked about it. We did all the shit. Long and the short of it is, I think we still have fallout coming from FTX. We do. I still think we have. I'm sure you saw the deal. Justin Sun, maybe the knight in shining armor now from Tron. Is
But
that
his stable coin just got depegged. Did you see that?
I know, and I saw something last night. Well, BitBoy, obviously, BitBoy's out there front and center. That supposedly FTX is pulling some crap, trying to short all that. I mean, there's a lot of shit still going to come out of all this stuff, right?
Yep.
I mean, and I still think, Sequoia Capital came out yesterday. I don't know if you saw this, they're going to write off $265 million worth of exposure to FTX. I mean,
And that hasn't happened yet.
And so, I mean, my point,
So
right?
when you say exposure to FTX, exposure to the native token, did it say?
No.
Or,
It's not like, no, it's just
or like tokens that they hold on the platform.
It's their
Other
exposure. I don't
tokens.
think it's like FTT or anything like that. They're just literally going to write off that as bad debt and they're just going to move on.
Gotcha.
Now that's not going to really have any impact on the price of the token or, you don't all that, you know what I'm saying, right? It's not really germane, but
the token's already decimated. How much?
Well, it's up today. I'm sure you saw that. It's up.
I know, which is crazy.
I know, it's nuts.
Is it going to be one of those like meme things where it's like, let's just pump FTT now?
I hope.
Because that's what happened with Celsius. Remember, like the Celsius token. So Celsius went under.
Yeah.
And then people literally just pumped Celsius for the hell of it. It was like a Wall Street bets kind of thing. I mean, it's a thing, dude. It's
I know.
It's live. I mean, it happens. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not chasing that. I'd rather chase Polygon right now or chase.
That's what I would say. I mean, dude, come on. I mean, if you want to chase it, fine. Go into it eyes wide open. Know what the hell you're doing, and maybe do a swing trade if that's not investing advice. Blah blah blah. But to me, it's better just to go buy freaking Polygon like you did yesterday, and say I'm going to make 30, 40 points and move on.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of where I'm at too.
I mean, so I made my statement. I didn't hear yours. If we wouldn't be dealing with the FTX and all this crap, crypto would be on fire. We had a great jobs report, unemployment report, amazing, right? And now we get CPI, way better than we were expecting, amazing. Yep. What do you think?
I agree 100%. And I kind of had that feeling coming into the week. Of course, this was before the whole FTX Binance situation that, and we had talked about this, I think over the weekend, that expectations were that inflation was going to be good. There was going to be some good news coming with CPI. Yeah. So I said, okay, I think with the elections coming up here on Tuesday, CPI on Thursday, this could be a good week for crypto.
And
it would have been. But black swan event, of course. But, one thing it did open up the opportunity for were swing trades. And I think if you're looking at it right now and you got in on some of these yesterday at lows, I'll tell you this, Austin, I'm not a huge trader. But I think a lot of people are making a lot of money on just from yesterday and today. And I think you're right. I think they're going to take profits here and we're going to probably see some more pain. I don't know when exactly, but I think you're right. I don't think the fallout is over. We're still in a bear market. Inflation's still not perfect by any means. So, I would tread lightly. If you're up on some trades right now, really start to look at where's your exit strategy at. For me, the way I'm kind of looking at this now, I think if I fall down to like $300 profit, I'm going to get out. If I get up to 400, I'm going to get out.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's a plan, right? That's a plan. And you've made
30 points. I'm going to make somewhere. I'm going to make 30 or 40. That's kind of where I'm at.
That's a plan. I mean, there you go. We talk about all the plan. Oh, Solana.
Yeah. So there's a couple of good questions here. Here, let me go back out to. I want to go back to this tweet. Where the hell was that tweet? Hold on one sec. I think I liked it. Hold on. Here it is. This is a good one because it gives the core CPI here too.
That's the one I use too. Yeah, core fell. Yeah.
But here, let's go to this question down here. Do y'all think we should pull any money off Coinbase? What are your thoughts on this? I still have some money on Coinbase. I like this. So there's always a silver lining with the whole FTX situation. I think this helps Coinbase. I don't know if you saw, but Cathie Wood, and I know her ARK Invest has gotten wrecked this year, but I still think she's smart.
I'm still a huge fan of her, but yes.
Yeah, she's still smart, and I think long-term she's going to do really, really well.
Yep.
She went ahead and added a lot more Coinbase after the FTX fallout. So take that for what you will.
Yep.
That's a big competitor, kind of off the table. A lot of people were moving from Coinbase to FTX.
Yep.
correct? I mean,
Yep.
so this could be a good thing for Coinbase. What do you think about Coinbase?
I think that's true. I think so. Here's what I would say: just because of FTX situation doesn't mean that something's wrong with Coinbase. Here's what's happening. That what I do like. I like that Binance came out and showed their reserves. I'm sure you saw that, right? Where they're showing like how many Bitcoin, Ethereum they have, and all that. So, and because remember, CZ called for that. Like, if you're an exchange, you shouldn't be over leveraged, all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, right? And so, Crypto.com, the one of the heads of Crypto.com, I guess he would just show up my Twitter feed. He has said he agrees, and they're going to be forthcoming in the near future, showing something, right? Maybe their reserves or whatever. I think that Coinbase is going to. I think that Coinbase will have to follow suit, because I think this is kind of the state of the union. And I said it yesterday. We have no idea to these numbers, and nobody will ever admit it. But I guarantee you there were runs on Crypto.com, KuCoin, Coinbase, minor runs. People like, oh my God, I got to pull my stuff off, right? But back to the question from Dark Soul 99, Dark Wizard, great screen name, by the way. Dark Soul. Yeah, Dark Soul. Okay. I have assets on Coinbase, but I also have assets on Crypto.com. I have some assets on Bitmart, as an example, right? And so I think that what screwed a lot of people is they had everything on FTX.
Right. And there was a big movement there because of what was said in the narrative around Sam Bankman-Fried and how well the platform was performing and growing and all of these sort of things. So did you see this tweet? New exchanges now doing a proof of reserve. So you got OKX, Binance, KuCoin, Poloniex, and Huobi. And then so what's not on this list, but there was an official statement here. Check this out.
That one right there. I saw that one. Yes.
Yeah. So Chris from Crypto.com made some good statements here. This gives you some investor confidence if you're a Crow holder or if you're just utilizing the platform here. The big thing that happened with FTX, by the way, guys, thanks for everybody popping in here. Over 400 people hanging. Make sure you hit the like button. The big thing that hit FTX hard was not only did they have a native token, but they were using that native token as collateral. Right? I mean, that was a mess.
Well, what's the latest revelation? I'm sure you covered it. That there's now coming out that there's proof that SBF took $4 billion of users' deposits and sent them to Alameda.
I saw that. That came out early this morning.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, oh, geez, and now they're
you're leveraging people's money. I mean, dude,
it's
just
everything about this is wrong.
Yeah.
And then I know he came out and he apologized online and all this stuff. And it's just like, man,
I saw Altcoin Daily put out a tweet. He's only 30 years old. He might be able to get through this and maybe do some good for the crypto down the road. I don't know. I mean,
I don't trust the guy.
I don't know. That's tough, right? We'll see. But Solana, a lot of people asking about that. Oh, it's bouncing a little bit. Nice. So I entered a little trade here on stream. I got in it. So I didn't hit the bottom by any means. I got in at like 1690. So we'll see. I do think it's going to bounce, man. I mean, this thing got as low as 12 something yesterday, 1276 there. So
I saw your tweet last night that there's too much VC money behind them to fail. I saw that.
And I know a lot of this is being unstaked and but it doesn't mean everybody's going to sell it. Some people will, but I woke up this morning. A lot of that is liquid now, so people could sell it, and it was basically where it was last night.
Yeah,
I put a buy order in though for around $10, just in case it significantly crashed overnight. I had a $500 buy order in it at $10. But
I think. I mean, I didn't have that information you just said. I knew that it was being unstaked, like 300+ million or something.
Yeah.
But I didn't really know. I hadn't looked at Sol yet. Yes, I do post a lot about Shiba Inu. Thank you for noticing. Hey, thanks, Vivek. I appreciate it.
Post a lot about Shiba Inu.
Oh, so does somebody else I know. His name happens to be Zach. Okay, but hey, man, Shiba Inu helped me build my channel. I am part of the Shib Army.
Forever indebted to Shib Army, and it's by the way, Shib is back up. That 509 level, man. Anytime you get in there, I always say, hey, take a look here, and there you go.
And I did it yesterday, hey, buy if they're 5 zeros, buy. I think I think the Saul situation is going to quietly or kind of resolve itself. I don't think that it's going to be what everybody thought it was yesterday, right? Everybody was talking about the $1 billion being being unstaked, and everybody was going to sell. But that was the hype and the emotional, not hype, but that was the frenzied emotion state we were at yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to take much to get it. I mean, so basically, okay, before any of the FTX stuff, before any of that crap, we were just in a bear market, just a normal bear market, and it was trading at around $27, $28. So I mean, it's not like it's like gone and just it's over. I mean, it's still 17. I mean, this thing, I think it'll get back. I think it'll get right back in here, and it'll tread along in the bear market. I mean, don't forget, guys, this thing had just a absolute. I mean, look at this, dude. Think about this. So January 1st, first day here. Let's go to January 1st. Okay, look at this. January 1st, 2021. Trading at $1.79. And not even a year later, by November 2021, $250.
And what's it trading at today?
1730.
A little bit of volatility.
A little bit, but the VC money backing it. A lot of people have their opinions on it. Is it going to be an ETH killer? I don't think anytime soon.
No.
Can it be a big competitor, and can it still do well and bounce back in a bull run? Yeah. Their smartphone they're coming out with, I'm curious about that. I think that could be something big that could separate them. We'll see how it plays out.
There you go.
Yeah. Steve Dawson, Austin, thanks for being legit. Steve, appreciate the super chat for Austin being legit. I'll take that.
Thanks.
No, Steve's a good dude, man. He's in the Patreon. He's in our Discord group. Awesome, dude. Appreciate you, brother. Let's see.
So
here.
go to the just go to the CMC homepage. See what if we still down.
Let's do it. I want to get your thoughts. Somebody mentioned something about the December. We'll bounce over
Fed?
that.
December Fed.
Yeah, the Fed.
I think it's gonna be 50 basis points.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are. That's what the sentiment is, right? By the way, the overall market.
Yeah, the overall crypto markets. If you refresh that, is it really up 2.2?
Yeah. Bitcoin's back to 17.7. Ethereum is running.
We'd be probably 12 to 14 if we weren't dealing with this other crap.
It's crazy. Oh, look at Terra Luna Classics back up into the 2s.
Good.
So a lot of good.
I really want Terra Classic and the Terra Rebels just to succeed.
I do too. I think it would just be. I mean, it already has been a nice comeback story for so many people, but I think if we can see that thing really take off, because a lot of people are still getting in around these levels or a little bit lower, whatever. If we could see another big run up, that would be awesome. Just helping people out a little bit, because so many people were affected, just drilled by that collapse. But
right,
Fed stuff. December 14th and 15th, right?
No, it's 13th. Oh, they moved it. Oh, it was the 13th and the 14th. Unless I had wrong. Well, maybe I've. So the 15th is going to be the day when we know the number.
Yep. So what do you think? You think 50 basis points?
No, I think 50 basis points. I think the three big thing. Now we still got PPI, Producers Price Index, coming out next week. I'm not expecting any major shocks there. I think we'll see a decline there. But I mean, we had the three biggies. We had the jobs report. That was good. We had CPI today, better than expected, and we have the core CPI better than expected. So I think if we, the only thing that might derail it would be PPI, Producer Price Index, next week, but I'm not expecting that. And I think that, I think it's 50 basis points, and that's what I think. So, which would be, again, viewed as a positive by the overall market.
I think, he left the door open. Jay Powell did for a 50 basis point move. I think it would be a good way to end the year, right? It's like this year sucked. So it's like, hey, let's put a little icing on the cake before we head into 2023 and continue to raise interest rates. And it's like, hey, we get this data today. I think this kind of moves us in that direction. I think it would be good. Get maybe a little bit of a run up in December as we turn the page to 2023, and get the hell away from 2022.
Yeah, I mean, well, we're still going to have rough waters in 23, right? I mean, we still got another 3% ish of Federal Reserve rates hikes that will maybe 2 to 3% probably is what we're going to have. So I think we're at like 3.7 is how much they've raised it so far year to date. This is the Federal Reserve, the aggregate of their total raises, the 75, et cetera. And I think we've got to get another 2.5 to 3%. If I'm remembering those numbers right. Some of those numbers are kind of, dementia is setting in here, old age. But what I'm going with that is that it's not like we're going to roll into 23 and go, all right, we're done. No more federal, no more FOMC raises. And no, we still have those. I mean, what crushed us this year is that they've been every damn month. I mean, and they've been bad. I mean, and oh, by the way, you get the CPI report. CPI report sucks, crushes the market. 2 or 3 weeks later, then you get the raise, crushes the market, and then you start the cycle over. 2 or 3 weeks later, you get the CPI. It's just been this, we just have gotten no relief.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. No shame, Austin. We older guys need extra sleep for aging purposes.
There you go.
AJ said that.
Got to keep up with the,
So Kevin's got one. Just started watching this. What do you guys think of the future of crypto with all this FTX stuff? I mean, I'm still long-term bullish on crypto. We're still here talking about it every day. I mean, it's hard to kind of when you get stuck in that day-to-day, man, it can be brutal, right? You gotta take a step back sometimes and just, okay, today sucked.
So I have to say that was funny. I know you tweeted out drinking a beer, right? It was.
Yeah.
And then what I loved was Shannon Bray hit you back and was drinking a beer. That was cool. That was funny. That was. Because the reason I'm bringing that up, Zach, is that was kind of the sentiment we all had yesterday. I'm like, I'm just gonna go have a drink.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so this is what happened if you guys missed it. So I was like, you know what? I think this is needed. We need some humor with all of this crap going on, right?
Drinking a beer.
Yeah. So like, I was just like, you know what? And I think the comment was like, when the crypto market crashes or whatever.
This is what you do. Yeah.
Like everything's fine, right? Like everything's good. Yeah, everything's good here. Yeah, let me just chug this. Okay, let me take a look at the charts again. Yep, it's time for another chug. All right, let's go.
Yeah. Did you chug that whole thing?
Just about.
Yeah. Now Shannon hit you with that. That was funny.
Yeah, then Shannon responds. Where the heck's the response? Oh, I don't know where it went now.
Yeah, he hit you back, but it was funny.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is his
What if he's going to run again, for office?
He mentioned something. That he's getting back into politics yesterday. I saw his tweet. I don't know exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think my next move has been done before. So yeah, he said something. Where the heck was it? That
was funny.
Just like, here it is. Just like that, I'm a politician again. Not what you're thinking, but an interesting offer. More later. So there you go.
That's cool.
Curious to see what he's going to get into with that. Let's see.
So what do I think about the future of crypto? Future of crypto looks great. This is one of my favorites. Now I'm having these.
Oh, yeah, those are the best. These
are the best. So
no doubt.
This stream brought to you by wonderful chili roasted peanut pistachios.
They're it's cracking a bag, man. Cracking a bag.
We would accept a sponsorship from these guys, by the way.
Dude, I would 100% accept. Yeah, 100%. That Body Armor too. So Body Armor, if you're listening, I drink
Body Armor all the time. Yeah.
And Folgers coffee. If you guys are listening, Folgers coffee out there.
Folgers coffee, knock on my door.
Like Folgers coffee for the Midwest. Black coffee. I don't know. We can create a commercial or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, look at that. Mike Cadow said you drink beer like Elizabeth Warren.
Because it's Michelob Ultra. I know. Dude, I ain't into all the craft beers. I know, drink a Guinness.
Funny.
No, I'd rather just drink my Michelob Ultra, man.
That's funny.
Dude, Michelob Golds, I'm sorry. You can drink a lot of those, and they taste good.
That's the one that's organic, right?
Yeah. It's only 85 calories too, man.
There you go.
Busta Cap says transparency and regulation is needed. Yeah, we talked a little bit about this yesterday on the Clear Cryptos YouTube channel, which, by the way, if you guys haven't seen that live, man, we had a ton of fun yesterday. A ton of people hung out with us yesterday. Great live stream over there. I've had a couple people reach out, Austin, too. Just, hey, that was a great live stream. We needed that yesterday. And I think it was very lighthearted. We were like, hey, this sucks, but let's have some fun and just kind of talk it through and we'll be okay, But transparency regulation, we hit on it yesterday. Your thoughts here in terms of both of these? What do you think?
It's needed. I mean, it's coming. This FTX thing, right or wrong, and I'm absolutely not minimizing people who've been impacted because that's just wrong. This has been a year of obviously a tremendous amount of turmoil with Voyager, Celsius, Three Arrows Capital, now FTX, all this kind of stuff. But this was going to happen. This was going to happen in one way or the other. And by the way, there's more of these coming. There's more of these, these things because there isn't really any oversight. And I'm not a fan of Big Brother. I don't want the government to come step in and, and manage it all. But the fact of the matter is they're coming regardless. And so what we have to have is a intelligent dialogue with them and help and craft from both sides of the coin. I mean, Elizabeth, I think it was Elizabeth Warren. Yeah. Tweeted out yesterday, because of this, now the SEC should be put in charge of all this. That shit pissed me off. I mean, that's the kind of crap that drives me crazy, that you don't know what you're talking about and you're just throwing out some random tweet because your people told you to. And by the way, you won't get attacked if you tweet this because right now it's bad. It's this, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's not right.
It's ridiculous.
Comments like that,
Yeah. Especially when it's just uninformed and it's just to fit a narrative and it's
uninformed.
But you know what the good thing is about social media? This is just off the rails a little bit, but you know what the good thing is about the environment we live in now and like how different the media landscape is?
Yep.
We can so much easily, what the hell's the word there? We can easily, it's more easy. It's more it's easier to sniff out the bullshit. You know what I mean? It's so much easier to sniff out the bullshit now. Like it's like the games the politicians or whoever it is, like when they play them, it's like so easy to just be like, okay, yeah, like it's bullshit. You know what I mean? We're getting better with that. And that's why you see like what are the most successful media entities and channels and people out there? It's not people that working for big companies. It's Mr. Beast. He's his own brand. It's Joe Rogan. Right? It's these guys that and gals that they don't need a badge of honor from a company or something. So I don't know, a little off the rails there, but I think people are waking up a little bit when it comes to all that stuff. A little bit, right?
I think to an extent. Mainstream media still allows that.
Easierly. Yeah, exactly.
Easierly. Word.
I was like, what the hell is a word here, man?
Yeah, you just made a word. That's actually a really good one. Easierly. There right? You go.
There should be a word there. I was searching.
Amen. But so you got to start a campaign to get it in the dictionary.
Travel because I sound like you.
Sound like Austin. Oh, I've made up some good ones. So I mean, anyway, but uninformed, right? That's the key, and trying to jump on a political wagon or not a political wagon, a narrative that is right there, hot that moment. And then trying to set, what I'm trying to say, policy. No, this is not a policy discussion. Is there something wrong in the situation? Hell yeah. But and do we need regulation? Yes, in some form or fashion. But no, by throwing out a tweet that says, "Oh, the SEC should just manage all this shit." No.
Stupid. Yeah, that's just stupid.
Anyway.
Yeah,
sorry.
There's no other way to say it. I mean, I wish I could say it more educationally than that, but it's just stupid. I mean, it's just.
I definitely would like to have some more inflection than that, but this is a G.
Had a word before that.
G-ish. And after.
Yeah. So a lot of even the small caps, I mean, ones that I really like still, Austin, they're popping a little bit too. WAGMI's up a little bit, 5%. Volt has been on a nice run. Shout out to the Volt Army. A lot of people were in here earlier from the Volt Army. Man. They're up 14-15% now on the day. Look at that bounce.
Like that. That's good. Volt, they're doing some good stuff, man. I like them.
That's what it's all about. Apollo Cryptos, it's bouncing nicely here. Look at this, almost back up into the 8s here. So it's up over 10%. all of our small caps even moving. So you like to see that. CCX, not so much a small cap, still over a $60 million market cap. It's almost back up into the sevens here. So a lot of our favorite alts even popping a little bit. So that's good to see.
Yep.
That's good to see. Let's see what we got in chat. Kevin says, I can't read the charts due to the fact I'm red-green colorblind. So it's amazing how you guys always break down the charts. Again, thank you. Kevin, thank you, man. That's awesome. And it's awesome that you're still investing your time into crypto. And that's great, man. We appreciate the kind words there. We could just keep the trend of setting up new crypto reserves like the Fed Reserve. We check in with them, Congress and House, every fiscal quarter and let us resolve our own shit. Interesting. Yeah.
Well, here's what's being proven, Zach, with all of this Voyager, Celsius, 3 Air Capital. We have proven that we can't really regulate ourselves. But that's not something that's unique to crypto. Stocks back in the day could not regulate themselves, and banking cannot. The airline industry, nobody can regulate themselves. And again, I am not a big brother. I am not, but you have to have some type of a, thing here. And again, why you and I talk about regulation, because what it comes down to for me at the end of the day, Zach, is it comes down to the fact that regulation will, air quotes, legitimize crypto. I hate that, but that's what and it will open up tens of trillions of dollars that's locked up in the JP Morgans and the Fidelities of the world, so that those guys can go to their clients and say, why don't you put 1 or 2% of your overall portfolio into Bitcoin and blah, 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 blah. It will make everybody who's here right now incredibly rich, because we're early and we're here before that. That's what regulation will mean in the broader picture.
I agree 100%. I think when you really start to look at the pros and cons, and that's really what we were doing yesterday, again, over on the Clear Cryptos YouTube channel. Make sure you guys subscribe over here. We're getting close to 2,000 over here. We had a great turnout yesterday. We're always over here live. So if you like this live stream you're watching right now, we're doing it over on Clear Cryptos as well. So make sure you subscribe. I'll drop this link down below. But we were talking about that yesterday. When you really break down the pros and cons, Austin, I think the pros outweigh the cons. And I think we both feel that way. There might be some people who disagree with us there, but personally, I think the pros outweigh the cons. If you're already invested, if you're already in the markets, you're in a good spot.
Yeah, I mean, everybody wants DeFi to stay DeFi, and I mean, and there will.
I'm gonna have to exit. Sorry,
I think it will. Is it going down?
Yeah, I might have to exit here.
Oh, get out!
I'm gonna get out here. I'm cool with this.
So how much did you make? 300?
Yeah. So how do I just sell all? 312. I'm up right now. How do I sell all amount?
I guess look down over what is your total amount that you have.
There we go.
I don't use Robinhood, so I don't know.
Boom. Oh, now it's going back up. It's going back up, dude. It's going back up. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's going back up.
Don't push the button. There's people out there that are laughing right now going, yeah, see, Zach does it too,
Oh, look, you can't. Hold on. Let's see. I think this is cool to just share, this stuff a little bit. Hold on. So yeah,
you're $12 away from dropping below your 30%, or is that right?
I know. I'm watching it.
Oh yeah, whatever that number is. Yeah,
we're gonna go back up, right?
Oh, I don't. Hell if I know, man. Go back over. What's the overall market doing?
Here's the one day, a little bit of a pullback, but this is just a minor pullback before a major explosion, right? Samir, am I right?
You're gonna write it. You're gonna write it back down to your initial, and then go, I guess I'll get out.
No, we're not writing it that far down. 83 cents was our dude. Literally, this was like yesterday at like 6 o'clock.
I know. Crazy. I was there when you got in. You're like, I'm buying. I'm like, all right, cool.
Oh shit. All right, we'll just watch this for.
What's the market doing? God damn it! I'm dropping my nuts. Jeremy, somebody's gonna make fun of me.
Dropping my nuts.
I said I keep dropping my nuts. There, I said it.
People have a field day with that. Sell it, buy your food. Yeah. So Bernie, I talked about it earlier. I said, due to inflation, this will be my grocery bill for a month. It used to cost me $150, but this $300 will get me groceries for the month of November.
I'm picking up my nut.
Picking up your nuts off the floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
LUNC is soaring. Lucky Stocks. Thanks so much for the $2 donation. It was moving up pretty nice. Let's see here. LUNC. Is it one of the top gainers in the hour? Let's go to 24. Yeah, it's 1986. Nice. Overall market, Bitcoin's dialing back a little bit. It was at 17.7. Oh shit. It's dropping 17.4. Oh shit. Let's see. Matic's going to turn though. Matic is going to make a move here to the upside. Right? T1000, right? Kraken, right? Bought Polygon at 40 cents. Hodl. Nice, Frank.
Woohoo. There you go.
Oh,
Polygon.
I definitely bought more Polygon at 60 cents yesterday. It didn't get to 60 cents, bro. You definitely didn't get it at 60 cents. It only got down to like 77.
Yeah, you're watching it. You know those numbers.
Yeah.
Nova's got a good one there, very bottom. Bitcoin resistance level 18K. This to me,
the upside.
You know, here, go to what was Bitcoin again? Pull it up real quick.
Let's see here. Here, you know what? Let's pull up Trading View. It's a better view.
La 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 la.
There we go.
I think for me, I'm going to throw you a curveball. Do you think that Bitcoin lows are still in line to be 12 to 14? Let's call it 14. Do you still think we got downside risk here to 14? Why Austin can't fix his wall? Somebody's asking why I can't fix my wall. What's wrong with my wall?
Austin can't fix his wall. I don't know. Maybe he thinks there's like a crack in it.
There's not a crack in it. There's pictures. Yeah. I'm going to have all this redone in the next month or two, by the way, or so.
What are you going to do back there?
I don't know. The wife's hired an interior decorator. I have no freaking idea. I don't know. So
the inflation report already came in, brother. We are looking good. So here, I'll take you inside. So everybody just popping in to see that because the title is all about CPI and inflation, but we've covered it quite a bit. So if you guys are just popping in, U.S. headline inflation fell to 7.7 in October, 7.7%. That's better than the 7.9% expected. U.S. core CPI, which again, this is the more accurate indicator of when the Feds decide to pivot and when they decide to pivot.
That core has food and gas taken out, right?
Yes, excludes food and energy. It fell to 6.3%, and 6.5 was expected. So rally coming, and that's exactly what we're seeing today in the markets. Both the stock market and crypto bouncing up in the green today. So there we go.
I'm looking. Somebody says I have a crack. That's probably a wire.
Your question on Bitcoin, yeah. It's so hard because like I didn't expect us to do. I mean, because nobody saw the FTX stuff coming. So like, do we have another one of those coming? Then yeah, we'll probably go to 14,000. I don't know.
Here's what I would say. I think the macro stuff is off the table. So for Bitcoin, because you and I talk a lot about this, right? For Bitcoin to go to 14,000, I think the macro stuff's off the table, meaning inflation, CPI. I think we're looking good there. Would you agree or disagree?
I agree. I mean, I think with where we're at, especially with the CPI coming in, and if we get a 50 basis point in December, and at least if that's the sentiment rolling from now until then, what's not to like about that over the next month?
So do we agree that the macro inflation, that stuff, all right, we're good. We got a decent thing here, which has been the first time you and I have been able to say that all damn year.
100%. Right? 100%. Okay. Like it feels like we have a month of good. We could have a month of a quality market, like a good.
Yeah, well, we're not going to get the crap beat out of us because of the macro shit right now. Let's just call it what it is. Okay, so it was kind of a loaded question to see what you say. So for me, the only X factor for Bitcoin and subsequently Ethereum and the rest of the market to go to say 14,000 is the continuation of the black swan event that is FTX and or more fallout, another major exchange goes insolvent, or something like that, or we get some major people that come out and say, FTX and our exposure has killed us and blah, 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 blah. But that's to me the only X factor that could take us. And is that bad enough to drop us from what is Bitcoin right now? 17 and change, give or take.
I agree 100% with what you're saying. We need something else to come out with this FTX stuff that's even worse. That's like, or something else that's like, and at this point, I wouldn't be shocked because we've just been hit with haymakers all year with this kind of shit.
Every year, every 2 weeks.
It's like think about all the black swan events inside crypto and outside of crypto this year. I mean, the war, the Luna Classic situation, the Celsius, the Voyager, the FTX. I mean, all of these things that you can't, you could do all the TA in the world and you could do all this analysis and then you just get punched in the mouth. Like,
and inflation.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's been brutal with that. We'll see. Can we just have like a month and a half where we don't get any of that shit? I mean, that'd be nice.
That would be, you know what? That's what I want for Christmas. There you go.
Yeah. Santa. No black swan bad news event for the rest of the year.
Just give me, what is it? Today's November 10th. Give me from today. And well, I mean, of course, if I get that, I'm going to want more, but right. But give me the rest of 22 with no bullshit. Right. That would be awesome.
I'll take it. I would take it. I mean, if we just get like Bitcoin back up to like 23, 24,000.
Jeff Cassidy. There you go. GDP report will be a major catalyst. There you go. Right. As the GDP showing, when's the next GDP coming out? Well, no, that we won't get fourth quarter. We won't get fourth quarter GDP until
this is just FOMC meeting,
January-ish or so. So we won't even know the fourth quarter GDP, but we had a good third quarter GDP, right? Where it went up instead of declining.
Yeah.
So, but he's right, Jeff, you're right. That could be, but that's a January, scenario. Facebook cutting 11,000 jobs. Yep.
I saw a tweet about all the big companies cutting jobs and
it's not good.
I do think there's a potential for it to get worse. But here's the thing: does the economy getting worse, like from this standpoint, from like jobs and let's say the housing market, big time correction and like, but inflation just kind of stays right here. Does that necessarily impact crypto negatively? Because I think more so like what's really impacted crypto negatively on a really big scale are these black swan events inside crypto.
Well,
and the war in Russia.
And again, Zach, what you and I talk about all the time, those events create what? Fear.
Uncertainty, fear. Yep.
And if it cost me more to go to the grocery store, my box of mac and cheese used to be $1 and now it's $3. No.
Still pissed about that.
I love that story. That was a great story.
I'm still pissed about that.
Exactly. I mean, there you go. Right. And so, but I think that's it. Right. I mean, so 11,000 jobs being cut by Facebook or whatever it meant, all those kind of things. What?
Shit. Sorry. I got to get out.
Oh, got to get out. So, all right. Sorry. Zach's got to sell his Polygon. Anyway, everybody watch Zach sell his Polygon. Did Amazon really lose 1 trillion in a day? Holy shit. I didn't hear that. What the valuation of Amazon? That could be.
Hold on. I got to get my little.
Zach's got to sell his Polygon. Everybody pause.
I got to sell. Robinhood. Boom. Where's it at? All right. Later.
Jeff's got some good questions, man. So Jeff's asking, with the SEC and LBRY library is what I call it, what do you think about XRP? I think they're separate. I don't think they're the same. I think Ripple's got too much money. Ripple has got there's too much on their side there. I think Ripple will ultimately win, or it will be some kind of a negotiated. We both get to go our separate ways. But I think we're still okay there. The LBRY thing, what I saw about that, Zach, is what got them in trouble was that they paid their devs in tokens. That's what I saw. That was the thing.
I didn't look into that, so I'm glad you mentioned that. I didn't.
I wasn't following it, but I saw some content, some information that said that was really the big. They paid their devs in tokens.
Gotcha.
So that's when they were like, somehow they were able to take that and go, now you're a security and so forth and so on.
Gotcha. Okay. That's interesting. All right, man. I think we're going to wrap it up. We're almost 2 hours in, so we've been on here for a while. Guys, if you don't follow the Clear Cryptos YouTube channel, we're always live over there as well. So check us out over there, Clear Cryptos YouTube channel. And if you don't subscribe to Austin's channel,
gotta show me
that. Have you hit 216? You did. You
I
hit
did.
216.
Yeah.
200.
Yeah, go give me a follow if you like my stuff. There you go. I cover Shiba Inu a lot.
Cover some SHIB, but cover a lot of the macro stuff that we've been kind of talking about too, right? And then
Yeah, well, that's what all of it's about, right? As I think you and I have the same goal, Zach, right? It's to help people be better informed with a 3 or 4 minute video about what's going on so they can go, all right, at least I know what the heck's going on, and they can go about their day. And
100%.
we talk about kind of macro, we talk about everything, but we also will drill down and talk about a specific coin token, Shiba Inu, Polygon, Ethereum, Bitcoin. And I think that it's ultimately just trying to help, So
100%. And we're here every single day, so you can rely on us. Every single day we're putting out content, and we're here for you through the ups, the downs, the terribles, the good, the bad, the ugly. We're here every day for you, so you can count on us in that regard. So if you haven't liked this video, make sure you do that on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Welcome into all the new people. I know I've picked up some of you here during the live, and hopefully you gained some insight from both of us here. And thanks again. We'll see you in the next video. And Austin, take care, brother. I'll call you here in a minute. We gotta talk shop and talk about crypto.
All right.
All right. See you, everybody.